everybody.
I try to pretend that I'm different, but it ain't. We're all the same, all the same. I pray hard, Father, forgive me, think I'm never gonna change. I'm gonna change. I try to pretend that I'm different, but it ain't. We're all the same, all the same. I pray hard, Father, forgive me, think I'm never gonna change. Never gonna change. Let's figure out cause the police on me. Y'all niggas ran out, cocked the CD. See what I discovered is y'all snitch lovers. I might speak, not with nobody. See what Doug, Jimmy, and LA don't know. These youngins crossed the line with hope, I'm letting it blow. Got the papers writing stories like, didn't they know? This what happened when they made that rapper CEO. I know, it's just a matter of time before the steady hate starts to overflow. Then the levee breaks, and my conscience go, you escape the Rico. Why throw everything away, yo, with ego? Paper chasing, they paper head. Feeling their hope, you on the pace to make it. Fuck that explanation. Karma, quotations, I love trauma. Period. I try to pretend that I'm different, but it ain't. We're all the same, all the same. I pray hard, Father, forgive me, think I'm never gonna change. Never gonna change. I try to pretend that I'm different, but it ain't. We're all the same, all the same. I pray hard, Father, forgive me, think I'm never gonna change. Never gonna change. Smelling like Patron, singing dirty rap songs, tiptoeing in the crib like 6 in the morning. Every day it's the same, set in blueprint that I never change. Just a part of the game. Respect me, I'm a thug. I might cool down for a sec, but expect me to bug. It's in my blood. But if my chick leave me, she gon' leave me for something. She gon' leave me cause hell, she ain't gon' leave me for nothing. Picture me getting up with something sleazy, something so easy. You can take out a speed like nothing. Soon as you finish cutting, you like, leave me, please, not me. I need Angelina Jolie's comfort. So I ain't gon' make a move unless I got a plan B. Gotta happen the day I have a baby by free. Not to say that anything is wrong with free, just to say that ain't nothing wrong with me. If my hands in the cookie jar, no one pay. I'ma take the cookie, not leave my brain. If my hands in the cookie jar, no one pay. I'ma take the
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Let's play a little Jay-Z, Trouble, from his 2006 album, Kingdom Come. But today, whatever, morning, afternoon, whatever, if anyone ever sees this or if they care to see it, I just heard about the passing of Lisa Marie Presley, Elvis Presley's daughter. She just passed away. She's 54, so I'm going to play you guys this right now. If you guys can't see it, you might hear it.
Child of Elvis, dead at 54. Her mother, Priscilla, confirming the news. It is with a heavy heart that I must share the devastating news that my beautiful daughter, Lisa Marie, has left us. She was rushed to the hospital earlier today after possibly going into cardiac arrest at a Los Angeles home, according to TMZ. She was last seen publicly just days ago with her mother at the Golden Globe Awards.
Tonight will be a wonderful night for Elvis.
Yes, I hope so.
Lisa Marie Presley was born in Memphis, Tennessee in 1968. Her parents divorced when she was 4. She was 9 years old when her father died. She was married and divorced 4 times. Her ex-husbands included Nicolas Cage and Michael Jackson. Back in 1994, the unexpected couple created endless tabloid headlines. The king of pop married to the daughter of the king. They both starred in Jackson's music video, You Are Not Alone. She went on to release 3 albums, but hit songs like Dirty Laundry receiving critical praise. She also sang an emotional duet with her father 40 years after his death, recording the song Where No One Stands Alone. Presley was the mother to 4 children, including actress Riley Keough and twin daughters Harper and Finley Lockwood. Tragedy struck the Presley family again in 2020, when Lisa Marie's 27-year-old son, Benjamin Keough, died by suicide. The latest movie about her father, Elvis, won Best Actor at the Golden Globes on Tuesday. Austin Butler in that role, thanking the family in his acceptance speech. Thank you for opening your hearts, your memories, your home to me. Lisa Marie, Priscilla, I love you forever. ABC's Chris Connolly sitting down with Presley last year ahead of the film's release. Lisa Marie saying Butler was the only person ever to accurately depict her father on screen.
It's almost as if he channeled him. He puts everything he had, his heart, soul, everything he had into researching, reading, watching, learning, and he honored him in every way possible.
Her father's rebellious streak, something she says she inherited.
I think it's in the bloodline. The wild card factor is very much alive and well in this family, I think, and alive and well in me. Yes, to the point where my own children are like, Mom, stop. What are you doing? Don't say that. You can't say that. You can't do that.
Her mother Priscilla saying tonight, she was the most passionate, strong, and loving woman I have ever known. Joining me now was Chris Connolly. Chris, you've covered entertainment for a long time. You know that beat better than any reporter I know. You interviewed Lisa Marie this past summer at Graceland. First, just your reaction to her death.
I almost can't imagine the words that Lisa Marie Presley is dead. I remember her really like from the moment she was born. She's been a part of American life since the day she was born in 1968, almost like American pop royalty, like someone like Caroline Kennedy almost in terms of the way people felt about her and wished the best for her. Coming into a life that was enormously challenging as the daughter of the king of rock and roll. And so that this life would end so suddenly after a time when I think she felt some great joy after a period of deep personal tragedy is heartbreaking.
I loved how you phrased that, this daughter of American music royalty. She, as you said, she lived such a public life with the ups and the downs, the suicide death of her son in 2020. And then it seemed that the Elvis family was enjoying a renaissance of sorts with the success of the movie. How did she weather those ups and downs over the years of her very public life, you think?
Well, I think it was challenging. It would have been for anybody in her position, and I think it was challenging for her. I spoke to Linda Thompson once for Nightline, who was affiliated closely with Elvis for a number of years, and she recalled receiving a phone call from 9-year-old Lisa Marie on the day Elvis died, saying, my daddy died. And you can imagine what that must have been like for a young person. And so I would say that Lisa Marie stayed out of the spotlight a fair amount. We didn't see or hear that much from her. And then we began to hear more about her as her personal life became a bigger topic of conversation. She got married and had children, and she had some high profile relationships, certainly. But in the last couple of years, we talked about her kind of carrying the mantle of Elvis Presley. It was really important to her that this new film, Elvis, respect Elvis's debt that Elvis knew he owed to black music. And in her conversations with Baz Luhrmann, its director, she really insisted on that as a key part of Elvis's legacy, that he was fully aware of the debt that he owed to the black music he'd grown up with, as a child. And so she went into this film with great terror and trepidation and came out of it really joyful and happy. And her desire to be protective of him was very compelling. This from someone who had a vivid memory of being with her father when he would perform in Las Vegas, of holding his hand as he would walk along, the edge of the stage, and then being given back into the audience to watch him perform. Lisa Marie told us, I know he was my father, but I cheered like any fan. It was just that exciting. And so she was experiencing this kind of renaissance for Elvis, and it makes it all the more heartbreaking that she would pass now.
Yeah. Lisa Marie Presley, music royalty. Chris Connolly, thank you so much, brother, for your insight tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks.
So, yeah, what you guys think about that? I couldn't believe that she just passed away. So, it says Presley, she was born in Baptist Memorial Hospital, Memphis, Tennessee. She was the only daughter of singer and actor Elvis Presley, as we know, and actress Priscilla Presley. She grew up with the Presley family in Graceland until the death of her father in 1977. Mrs. Presley was born 9 months to the day after the wedding of her parents. This is after the parents divorced. She lived with her mother in Los Angeles, California, but often lived with her father at Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee. This is when her father died in August 1977. 9-year-old Presley became heir to his estate with her grandfather Vernon Elvis Presley and the great-grandmother Minnie Mae Hood Presley. This is Vernon died in 1979 and Minnie Mae died in 1980. This made her the only heir, and she inherited Graceland. On her 25th birthday in 1993, she inherited the estate. It had grown up to $100 million. In 2004, Presley sold 85% of her father's estate. This is in the late 70s, soon after the death of her father. She attended her first rock concert. It was the English band Queen at the Forum in Inglewood, California. She gave Freddie Mercury a scarf after the show. The scarf had belonged to her father. She also said she loved the theatrics of the show. So her parents had divorced when she was 4 years old. Lisa was only 9 years old when her father died. She was one of the first people to see her father dead on the bathroom floor in Graceland. So shortly after her father's death, the mother began dating actor Michael Edwards. Lisa Marie was reportedly sexually abused by Edwards when she was between ages 12 and 15 years old. And this is an interview with Playboy magazine in 2003. Presley said that Edward had a habit of going into her private room while drunk. She said he was inappropriate with her. Wow, crazy. You know what I'm saying? And like I already said, she was married 4 times. You know, that's crazy. And in 1994, she married Michael Jackson. As they said, they divorced in '96. As I said, actor Nicolas Cage was married to Presley from 2002 to 2004. And she was married from 2006 to 2016 to guitarist Michael Lockwood. She had 4 children. She had 2 children with the first guy she was married to, Danny, and I don't know how to say it. And she had 2 children and twins with Lockwood. So, yeah. So, you know, I couldn't believe she just passed away on the 12th of January. So, yeah. Maybe let's see, I can see something else. Let's see. Let's see if I can maybe play a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I might play another interview with her.
Famous names in the history of popular music. Her name you see, I have a copy of it right here, is entitled To Whom It May Concern, is in stores now. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the program the lovely Lisa Marie Presley. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Thank you very much for being here. Are you actually a little nervous?
I am so bloody nervous.
Really?
Come on. You got nothing to be nervous about.
That's right. You have nothing to be nervous about. Why would you be nervous?
Well, because you've been ripping on me for, 7 years.
Oh, you mean making jokes about you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that upset you? Did it hurt your feelings? Go ahead, tell a joke about me.
No.
But let me see that ring. That's enormous. That is huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes,
And
it is.
what is that? Is that one of those, what do they call those things?
It's fake.
Oh. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Now we're talking about your father's appearance here 46 years ago in this theater. That's amazing, isn't it?
It's very intimidating.
Yeah. Have you ever been in the Ed Sullivan Theater?
I haven't. This is the first time. It's very endearing. I did sound check earlier. It's really nice.
And you must have seen, of course, the footage of your father's performance that night.
Yes.
And then that's when they had that silly thing about they couldn't shoot him from the waist down.
Right.
Do you remember any discussion of that later in his life around the house? Did that ever come up again? Did you ever hear any of that?
No, I think by then he had it figured out pretty well.
I think he did figure it out. And like I was talking to Paul earlier, in your own career, in your own life, what have you learned from your father? What is an important lesson from your father that you carry with you every day?
I can't say the word I'm thinking, but
No, go ahead, say it.
balls.
I'm sorry?
Balls.
And in what context? You mean just to be a little tougher, a little braver?
He's broke through so many different
Speaking of your father.
Yes, he, and then I somehow grew them somewhere along the line.
I did not know that.
I was not. And you wonder why I got nervous. Now you start to understand.
And what about his music? What songs? What era? What is your favorite song of his?
I'm sort of prone to the post 70s music.
And those songs would be, what are we talking about?
Like Kentucky Rain in the Ghetto.
In the Ghetto. Yeah.
Older,
Do you still listen to his music?
I do.
Yeah. Often, or you?
I have to be in a certain mindset, but yeah.
Yeah. Have you? And I guess I know the answer to this, but you must have been back to Graceland several times since you lived there, right?
Yeah, I go back 2 or 3 times a year.
Now, what is that experience like for you when you go back into this house and it's not really, it's identical, but it's not really the same, is it? It can't possibly be the same.
No, it is. It's not been touched, particularly upstairs. It's kind of capsulized.
Yeah, but I mean emotionally, it can't be the same as it was when you were living there.
No, it's kind of, it's odd.
Yeah, how does it make you feel when you go there?
It depends. Sad, that type of thing.
Oh, really? It brings back sad feelings for you?
Well, good and bad. It's sort of a beautiful sadness, I guess you could say.
And Michael Jackson, you were married to him for how long? About 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And was he as strange then as he is now? Well, first of all, that's unfair. Do you think he is strange?
Lately, I have the same opinion I think everyone else has.
Right. And what do you think happened there? Did something go wrong?
You mean since I was with him?
No, just as a guy. Let's just say that you had nothing to do with him, but just as somebody. I don't mean that the way people think I mean it. But just as somebody might comment on anybody else's career, what do you think went wrong there in his career? And if in fact something went wrong, I think something has gone wrong.
Something's gone awry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Yeah. Were there any signs of it when you and he were married?
I left.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, fair enough. Now tell me about, you have 2 kids of your own now.
Yes.
Well, the older is 13, you
13.
said? Yeah, no.
So I don't want to go too much into that, but that's sad that 54 is not an old age. Again, like I said, I didn't want to keep playing. I'm gonna get off this in a minute, but no, rest in peace to Lisa Marie Presley. 54 is not an old age, but it seems like people nowadays are dying. Some are dying younger than they should be. 50s isn't that old. People used to say that a long time. Oh, you're 50-year-old. It's not that old. I'm 46. So it's like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm almost close to 52 myself. So, but no, I just wanted to make a quick video. You know what I'm saying? Because I just heard about it. And just wanted to, I just heard about that a couple of days ago. So I was just like, yeah, let me talk about it, make a video. But feel free to check out more of my videos if you get a chance. Type in my name's Russell Mills, RUSSELLMILLS, May 22nd, 2017. My first video is called Why Black People Settle for Less. Everybody take care. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.